Let me go back to the system design for, I will change to blockchain dApps. Blockchain Web3 Moonchain dApps. This is a user. So we also have the three part user and then
User interface.
user interface. Yes, you're right. Because you also did a lot of this kind of thing, right? I want to summarize this into three part user interface and then a blockchain, Moonchain.
As our so said relational
Database, yes. This is the database. And this is only user interface. This is not a web server. This is a user interface. User interface means that it's a front end. It's more like a front end.
Okay,
Right.
but should this front end also be hosted on a server?
Front end. Yes, this is a very good question. So should front end should be hosted on the server? So let's check what is the current state of the art called serverless front end. Let me show you.
So as a microservice.
Yes, serverless front end means that like right now the most popular solutions like Cloudflare or Verso. So we deploy a lot of things using Verso. This means that you are not really using a specific server. So it's a serverless front-end deployment that everyone can just simply deploy something to the serverless front end and then access to the blockchain.
How specifically is it serverless? Is the server just virtualized, or which is a specific part?
You're right. So servers just virtualized. So this is something new that is not included in this. I think it's 20 or 10, I think 20 years or 10 years the thing. So this serverless part is just decentralizing or just make load balancing or make a virtual layer of the web server and load balancer, which means that if you deploy a serverless front end instead of this, and then you will be able to access the front end from multiple locations using a load balance way. So I'm not going to expand more on this, but just to check how the current things are working. So there's a front end, could be serverless front end, and also some front end can even be hosted by IPFS.